Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Hannah. I'm a professional hairstylist, and on this YouTube channel, we talk about everything beauty. So if you guys like this video, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, join the family, and stay around for more. Alright guys, so for today's video, I have my little sister here, Haley.
Hi.
So today we are going to be touching up her hair. Her birthday is New Year's Eve and Christmas just passed, so this is her like New Year / Christmas / birthday present. So we are going to be doing her hair and makeup, and then we might do a little photo shoot later. Last time I did her hair was August. Last time we did like an orange money piece. So today we're going to be doing something similar, but I think we're gonna go more towards like the pink side. So just to give you a close-up look of what we are starting with. Like I said, the last time we did like an e-girl money piece, but we did orange. It faded really fast on her. She does live in Florida, so the water is a little bit harder there. So today we're gonna go more towards like a pink. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit chunkier. We're thinking we might darken down her natural. You can see that she is definitely due for a cut, and she is thinking she wants to take a good bit off. So to save on product, I'm gonna go ahead and chop some of this length off. Alright guys, we went ahead and cut off a lot of her length. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do her color. Okay, so for her parting, since we are gonna be taking her money piece a little bit thicker this time, I'm gonna go ahead and section out how much I want that to be her pink money piece, and then I'm gonna clip everything out of the way because the rest will just be pretty much the darker color. So since it is usually a while till I can touch up her color, I like to keep it as low maintenance as I can. Obviously, the more chunkier you go, the more of a maintenance it's going to be, but she's okay with that, and I do it to where I foil in the highlights rather than just go ahead and do all solid blonde in the front. That allows for a little bit more of a softer grow out. Okay, so you can see her part here. We have it about 1.5 inches, I would say, thick. And you can see where she is super grown out. So for her lightener, I'm gonna be using 25 volume because you can see she is super dark. But last time I only used 20 volume on her, and it didn't quite lift as much as I wanted to. So that is why I'm bumping it up to 25 this time. So I'm taking super thin sections to get a lot of lift. So first section is going to be a slice. For her lightener, I am using Wella lightener. If you watched my previous video, it is the same lightener that I use to do my own hair. So I'm just going to be working up around her face. I'm going to take back-to-back slices here around her face. And I'm being super careful not to overlap where her lighter pieces are. At the end, I'm going to pull the lightener through her ends to lift some of that warmth. Now that we are kind of in the chunkier part of her money piece, she doesn't really pull her hair back a whole lot, so I'm not really worried about this looking really chunky in the front. So my first up around her face is just going to be a weave, and this is how I keep it nice and natural. If I were to do back-to-back like chunky slices, that is going to be more of like a high maintenance, and it's not going to grow out as well. And notice that I am kicking out her previously lightened ends. Like like I said, at the end, whenever she is ready to be pulled, I'm going to pull that down through some of those lighter pieces to kick some of that warmth. So after her weave, I am doing slice with no hair in between. So this piece is just a weave. And then the last piece in here, I'm going to leave a little bit of hair in between and do a nice thin slice. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you kind of what that looks like. So these are all slices up around the side of her head, and then right here in the front we did a weave, leaving out a little bit just up around her face to give her some depth there, and then we weaved slice directly after, left some hair in between with a weave, left in a slice of hair out for a little bit more depth, and then a mini slice there. So we are going to replicate the same on the other side. Alright you guys, so now that I have her money piece all foiled, I'm going to go ahead and go through the rest of her hair. I am using 5N from the Paul Mitchell Demi line, and that is just going to give her some depth in there. She does have some lightness just from the sun bleaching her hair in Florida, so we're going to make her pretty solid through the rest of her hair to make this really pop as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back. Alright you guys, so it has been about 30 minutes since we finished applying, so I'm going to go ahead and check and make sure that she is good to go. I'm looking for about a level 9, so I'm going to show you here. We are right about at a level 9. I'm pretty happy with this lift. Obviously she's super yellow, but we are going to be putting a pink over top anyways, which is going to be warm toned underneath anyways, so I'm not really worried about her being super orange or yellow underneath the color. I just needed her to be a little bit lighter so it takes nice and bright. So I'm going to go ahead and take out some of her foils, and like I said in the beginning, I'm going to pull it down through some of her previously laden ends just to pull off a little bit more of that warmth, and we'll let that sit for about 5 or 10 minutes. So now that we have her foils pulled out and I have it pulled down through some of her ends, we're gonna go ahead and rinse her. I am going to shampoo her really fast, and then I'm actually gonna dry her before we put on her color, so we'll be right back. Alright you guys, so we went ahead and shampooed her with a purple shampoo. I did not condition her because I don't want to close the cuticle in her hair. I want it to be nice and open for the color to penetrate. So before we put the color on, I'm gonna go ahead and get her just a little bit dry, just enough so the color really takes. So I am just going to power dry her really fast. So we'll be right back. Hey, it's me again. Alright guys, so I just dried like up around her face, just enough. It's like a damp right now, which is perfect. So I am going to go ahead and get the pink one. For her pink, we are using the POPXG from Paul Mitchell. I am using pink at her root, and I'm gonna melt that into the pink flamingo on her ends, which is just like a lighter pink. And so we have like an ombre moment going on. I'm just gonna get this on really fast, and then this will sit on for about 25 minutes